my audience. Perfect.
My name is Anna Viktorov, and today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic, and that's sexual abuse, especially in children, and how it's not addressed. What happens behind closed doors is honestly a tragedy because we don't see what happens a lot of the times in homes, whether that's domestic abuse or just assault, but one of the main things that we don't see is sexual abuse in children. According to the Children's Assessment Center, there are 39 million adult survivors of child sexual abuse. This number is way too high considering children are somebody who needs to be protected at all times. They shouldn't be victimized, they shouldn't have to be part of this, and they especially shouldn't have to go through this alone. This is a growing number because this issue doesn't get addressed as importantly as it should. A lot of the times there is a little bit emphasis on it, and then most of the time it just gets swept under the rug because many think that children are safe from it, but actually it's mostly usually people that they know that abuse them. Many children actually don't even realize that they need help until it's too late, whether that's adult age or teenage age when they start seeing signs of mental abuse, physical abuse, and they don't realize how traumatic that experience really is for them. There are too many sexual abused children in the world today, especially in America. They don't have a safe place to go to talk to somebody, to get the mental, the physical, the emotional support that they need. Children need a place to go, somewhere where they can feel protected, where they can talk to somebody, where they can get the necessary help that they need. According to Darkness to Light, 1 in 10 children will be sexually abused by the time they turn 18. This number is horrifyingly high. This isn't right, and it's worse because these children don't have a safe place to go. This is why we need something as the National Sexual Violence Center that has opened in Houston recently. There have been many attempts to provide a safe place, but most of them have been unsuccessful. And this is the first center that's actually being successful, and it's being run successfully with good volunteers and good doctors. The Children's Assessment Center in Houston was created in partner with the Harris County Commissioner's Court. This is something that Harris County found that they needed, seeing how the number of sexually abused children is growing. This organization provides emotional and physical support to sexually abused children. There's on-campus medical and clinical assessments that can help professionals gauge how much help these children really need. There's training also for volunteers as well as professionals because the center, not only being run by professionals, is also run by volunteers who want to come in and give their time, talk to these children, help these children. The center is overall very successful. Of course, funding is something that is always under question, but with over time, they believe that it can grow. And right now, being in Houston, one of the biggest cities in America, they think that they can really make a big impact in children's lives. There will be a lot more positive impacts if more centers like these are open. We don't realize how traumatic these experiences are for children until it's later on in their lives, and by then it's too late to do anything about it. If the world were to give more funds to an organization like this, we'd be able to provide more outlets and more safe spaces like these. Children will grow up to be safer and more emotionally stable, not only just in their teen years, but in their adult years as well. With organizations like these, there will be more places for children to go and talk about their situations, get the help that they need. They'll receive both mental and emotional support. They'll be able to receive medical advice and doctor advice on campus as well. If children are also protected at a younger age, this will help them in the future. They'll be more stable when they're older as adults. They'll be more stable as teens as well. This will decrease also the need for mental health issues and as well as teen pregnancies. Teen pregnancies is also a huge deal in America and other growing countries as well, and a lot of it actually stems from the sexual abuse that children go through under the age of 18. The Children's Assessment Center in Houston was created in partner with the Harris County Commission. Sexually transmitted diseases also cost a huge chunk of the government to fund them and to help children who either can't afford it on their own or whose insurance doesn't cover it. With the appropriate attention and funding, we can help all victims and prevent further children from sexual abuse. So in conclusion, you can see that there's millions of children who fall victim to sexual abuse and never receive the necessary mental and emotional help that they need. We can help save many children by providing a safe place for them and giving them the necessary emotional and physical support. With more successful organizations to provide support and teach volunteers the necessary steps to help suffering children, we can not only help victimized children, but other factors as well, such as teen pregnancies and mental health issues. And this is why I push you to give more funds to organizations like these that are willing to help our children who will eventually be the future of America.